Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video and thank you for coming again. For my new subscribers, karibuni sana. For my returning subscribers, thank you. Nawapenda. Nothing can say enough vile nawapenda. So back to our story, tulikuwa tumeacha mahali we are from the grandmothers. Now we are shifting to another home, to a blended home. So yeah, ilikuwa one day, I don't remember the time vizuri, I can't even remember the year. So visitors came at grandmother's, they talked, and after that, I remember tulihama. Only me and my twin sister, yes, I think. Tulibebewa nguo zetu. Tulibebewa nguo zetu alafu tukaenda to the new home. Yeah, so I think it was the wazee ama baraza ya wazee, because getting there is when I realized that my mom had a new home, alikuwa ameolewa. So yeah, and then tumefika kwa new family. It was a change of environment kwangu, sababu remember in the previous upbringing, in the previous time, tumekuwa na grandmother, 2 aunties, 1 uncle, me and my twin sister. So there is a change of environment, and now this is a big family. This is the second place where I saw a male figure in my life. So remember the first male figure I had, it was my uncle from my grandmother's side, place tulikuwa tunakaa. Now this is the second time I can see a person I'm calling a dad. And so I'm happy. I have a dad now. And here I have big sisters, big brothers, and I can see another grandmother. And the highlight of the whole story is that we have modern houses. Remember at my grandmother's, we used to have nyumba ya nyasi, 1 room. Or rather, this is a big home now. You have bedroom, your own bedroom. You have, what do I call it? Kitchen. Uko na sitting room, modern furnitures. And yeah, the family is big, blending in well. And I remember this point is when we joined school, nursery school. And our nursery school was just a few minutes from our home. Let's just say it was in the neighborhood where you'd access easily. And it was fun. And I remember my teacher then, she was Teacher Lita, may she rest in peace. And it was fun. And at the nursery school, I made new friends. Some we are friends till now, and others we lost touch. And there are kuna wao wenye sijawahi sahau, Nzeki Kavesa. Girl, I love you so much. So we tulienda nursery moja, tukakaa pamoja, and we later met when we were internship medical school. So yeah, in nursery school, ni nani mwingine apart from Nzeki Kavesa? I remember our neighbors, Francis Mureithi, the brother Linton Gitonga, nani mwingine? Mavuti Sami, nani mwingine sasa? Kai, nimesahau, but I made quite number of friends. So nursery school, tuko hapo shule, and I forgot to mention that in this new school we are joining, my mom is a teacher there now. And our dad is the teacher now. Hako hapo. He was the headmaster, sorry. So tell me how much I felt knowing that no one can tell me anything, because in this school, my dad is the headmaster, my mom is also a teacher. So in our time, I remember some kids used to go to school barefooted, but us we had the privilege of having shoes. And in our time, I remember we used to carry porridge. And we used to carry chakula kwa shule. And in our nursery time tulikuwa tunatoka around saa 6 ama ni saa 7. And it was so much fun. And the new friends that we made, we used to make sure that kwanza tunapita kwetu, tunacheza, and then later on tunawazindikisha, tunawapeleka kwao. Sami mavuti. Hope you can remember that. Now, what else? In this new school is when I come to realize, how do I call it? Is when I come to realize that watu wanaendanga shule. So because back in my grandmother's, I didn't know watu wanaendanga shule nini. I thought watu wanakaa tu nyumbani. Yeah, now here also our siblings used to be in the same school. Now the siblings that tumepata in the new home. And sikumbuki kama tuko naenda shule pamoja, but they were in upper classes, so walikuwa wanatoka home mbele yetu, sisi tunaenda later, or rather tunaenda pamoja na our mother akienda shule kufunza. So back home we are blending in vizuri. Big brothers wakifika place ya kwenda kufanya job, I remember they used to bring us presents like clothes, shoes, some like snacks. Yeah, they were very generous, and I felt privileged because now I have a big brother, so I felt protected, or rather I felt a sense of belonging because hakuna mtu mwenye angenichokoza. Sinajua niko na big brother, so hakuna kitu utafanya. So, again, that family, or rather this family, walikuwa wanapenda sherehe, like holidays. It was a big deal for us, like Christmas, New Year's, holidays. We often had family gatherings, get-togethers. We used to eat. We used to do what else? A lot of stuff, like drinks, sweets. And that was the highlight of the moment. And like we had, like when there's family gathering, trust that mtakuwa na a lot of things to eat. So let me talk about my father now. So he was a good man with a strong personality. He loved education. Alipenda watoto wasome. And alipenda what else? He loved the community, and he was also a leader in the church, at the church. Na in the community alikuwa anajulikana sana, so he was among the elders wenye walikuwa wanapendwa sana in that village. So that way he was a respected man. Hakuna kitu nye ungesema, or rather some things had to be said and yatapitisha kutenda aje. He was also a farmer, because I remember we had a couple of shamba, some pieces of shamba. And what else? Let me say he was a nice man. I miss him. So he was tough. He was tough. Ukifanya makosa utajificha, but I can't remember him beating me. Sikumbuki akinichapa, but I would see all the siblings fanya makosa. Ukifanya makosa, I remember our sister akijificha sababu amefanya makosa na anajua dad atamchapa. So it was a bit of a scary moment when he's mad. Also shule, hakuna mwanafunzi mwenye alikuwa na make makosa, as in ufanye makosa. Alikuwa anajulikana the one who used to discipline students at school. Na akikushika, he used to tasiezi sema. So let's say that he was the one who is in charge of discipline. What else? So we were there up until, I'm saying we were there because you will come along with me why I'm saying that. So tukakaa huko, and then I forgot what I was saying. So we were there up to ilikuwa class what? Sikumbuki vizuri. But in between class 6, 7 na huko is when I discovered this is not my biological home. Or rather, with all due respect, I would say that's when I realized this was a step family. And all along, I forgot to mention that we had other siblings from my mom. Now we had a younger sister and a younger bro. So life was good. I can't complain. But just like any other family, any other blended family, there are some challenges. And so I started to experience them at around class 7. Not me personally, but to the parents. And that's not for me to talk about it. But what I remember, they had some disagreements. So one time I remember we left to grandmother's. We left to grandmother's with our mom, and after some days nikaona tumekujiwa tukarudi tena at our home. Tukakaa, but when we got to class, I think class 8 ama ni gani? Yes, I think that's when they divorced vizuri. And I will not talk about that because it's not in my position to talk about it. So I'm just here to talk about what concerns me. Tumeelewana. So after they divorced, tumeenda at grandmother's. It was not a good place. And deep in me, I was like, can't they solve their issues? We'll be back to that place. Sababu I knew at grandmother's, ni shida. At grandmother's at least, she had developed a bit, akajenga nyumba ya matofari na mabati. So it was a bit upgraded kidogo, but I couldn't compare that life to ile mali yenye tumetoka at the steps. So yeah, tukarudi tukakaa huko, and I remember that was the time that we were doing TCP. It was a bit hard for me because you're still thinking about what is happening at home and why is it happening. I thought this is our home, blah blah blah. You get me if you've ever been in a dysfunctional home. So yeah, we go back, start staying with grandma, and life starts getting hard again. As much as we had privileges kidogo because mom was working, remember hapa sahi hakuna house girl, hakuna mtu wa kuwachotea maji. So it's you, mng'ang'ane, beba mtungi kwa mgongo and yeah, ujue vile mtajitegemea. In short, we were taught kujitegemea mapema. So yeah, as much as we left that family, I still love and respect them, and because I took my stepdad's name, I still love and respect him, and I miss him a lot. As much as we don't communicate, or rather we lost touch, I believe he's still a good man, because you cannot judge person by some of their mistakes. And it said give credit where it's due. He was a nice man, and I still respect him because he's the father of my siblings, my sister and my younger brother. So yeah, we are from the blended family. Imeisha hivyo. So let's talk about my education now. We're done with class 8. Let's come to secondary. What else? Secondary, and let's know whether I'll go to college. Let's know blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll catch up that in the next vlog. I'll see you there. Kindly like, subscribe, and share, and tell a friend to subscribe, please. See you. Bye.